Welcome to day one of the Bible journey. And so I'm excited to share with you today on day one from Genesis chapter 1. In fact, it's verse number 1. It says this: "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." Verse number 2 says, "Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters." I love these first two verses because right from the very beginning, from the very foundation in the Word of God, it says, "In the beginning, God created." It's God who created, it's God who formed, it's God who continues to create, who continues to form, who continues to establish today. And I love verse number 2 because it says that the earth was empty, it was void, there was nothing there, but the Spirit of God was present. And what I love about this is that it goes to show that in every season of our life, in every situation, in every circumstance, God is present, and God takes the things that are nothing in the eyes of the world, that are nothing in our eyes, and He makes something beautiful, He makes something incredible, He makes something amazing. And we see this all throughout the Word of God. From the very beginning, God takes what was nothing and created something absolutely beautiful and incredible, and He continues to do the same today. He continues to work, and He continues to move in our life in amazing and incredible ways. As we continue through the Bible journey, not only are we reading from the Old Testament, beginning with Genesis chapter 1, reading through into chapter 2, but we go also to the beginning of Psalm chapter 1, one of my favorite psalms in the Word of God, which goes to further illustrate the importance and the blessing of reading the Word of God, of meditating on the Word of God, of applying the Word of God in our everyday life. And then into Proverbs, we'll have a little bit of Proverbs that we read every day, and then the New Testament. And I love that we're reading Genesis 1 and Matthew chapter 1 because we see where God created everything in the beginning, and how in Matthew chapter 1, God begins the fulfillment of His promise to redeem what the enemy ultimately intended to steal. And so this is going to be an incredible journey. It's going to be an incredible time. I believe God is going to speak powerfully in your life. I believe you're going to experience the real truth, the absolute truth that the Word of God has to offer, that you're going to find that His Word is full of hope, that His Word is full of challenging things, but things that transform our faith, our walk, and our journey with the Lord. So take the journey with me today. Let's jump into the Word of God together. Let's jump into the Word of God this week, and let's see what God does in our hearts, in our lives through this journey.